Hello everybody, is the audibility fine? एक बार सभी लोग आवाज चेक कर लीजिए. Am I audible to each and every one of you? Is the audibility absolutely fine? Let me check this on both the channels. So I'm live at both the channels, Ravi Babu sir's channel as well as Kreatryx. Am I audible to each and every one of you? Please check the audibility, everybody. Great, absolutely fine. Right. So I guess the audibility is absolutely fine. Yeah, at Ravi sir's channel. And I need to check at the other channel, that is the Kreatryx channel. Everybody please check the audibility. Am I audible to each and every one of you? Great. I think I am audible. Right? So I think I am audible to... Yes. So I think we should start the session. Great. If the audibility is absolutely fine, I think we should start the session. So good evening everybody. I think we should start the session. This session is called Vocab Masti. In this particular session, we'll be discussing vocabulary in a very different way. You're going to enjoy this session, that is for sure. आपको बहुत मजा आने वाला है इस particular segment में, इस particular session में. Right? Fine. As I promised, I'll be taking sessions on 9 days. 2 hours in the morning, almost 2 hours, 90 minutes to 120 minutes in the morning. That is 8 a.m. in the morning. And I'll be taking another session at 10 in the evening. Other than these classes, I'll be taking some extra classes, some special classes. This is one of those classes. So I will be discussing all these things, whatever is beneficial to GATE 2021 aspirants. So all those people who have attended these sessions, attended any of the sessions, please let me know in the comment box. And throughout these sessions, I will be bilingual. मैं द्विभाषी रहूंगा, मैं हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों में बात करूंगा. First of all, how many of you have attended this session? Today we have discussed this particular thing. So how many of you have attended the second session of quant? Comment box में मुझे बताएंगे जरा. How many of you have attended the first session of verbal that I took yesterday? Comment box में जरा reciprocate कीजिए. I really want to see how many of you have attended the session. How many of you are really genuinely sincere aspirants who have attended all these sessions? Then how many of you have watched this particular video? This video was there in FT Express. Follow your bliss. At the end of the day, this is my journey. At the end of the day, this is your journey. I want you people to write in the comment box. We are our choices. I want you people to reciprocate the very same statement in the comment box. We are our choices. We are our choices. You will gradually become what you choose to. Ultimately, it is the fight that is important. Even before starting today's session, I would like to tell you 3 words. Listen to this very carefully. Even before starting today's session, I would like to tell you 3 different words. These 3 words are from Latin, and I personally prefer reading Stoicism, especially Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus and Seneca. 3 words, only 3 words I'll be telling you, and then we'll start the session. The first word is Primitatio Mellorum. It is Primitatio Mellorum. इस शब्द को कहते हैं, ये लैटिन भाषा का शब्द है, इसे कहते हैं Primitatio Mellorum. आज के इस दौर में, in today's world, we talk about positivity, we talk about positive visualization. This word talks about negative visualization. Life in general is baggage of pain. Life in general is not fair and square. Sir, you mean to say that negative visualization is important? Why it is not important? In today's world, we call it plan B. As important as positive visualization to life, in the same manner, negative visualization is equally important. If something goes wrong, if things go haywire, what am I supposed to do? If tomorrow I will not get the same amount of time as I got it today, so what will I do? And that is why, rather than procrastinating the work for tomorrow and day after, I should do the work right now. You know what is the biggest problem of life? देखिए आपको ठीक लगता है तो. द बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम इज you, me, I, all of us, we believe that we have time. So sir, you're saying that we don't have time. We have a definite span of time that is more relevant. We have a definite span of time to become something incredible in life. We don't have infinite time. The second word is, so this word talks about negative visualization. The second word once again is Latin word amor fati. In the pursuit of what we want, we should be thankful to what we have. This life, there will be many obstacles, there will be many challenges. One after the other and after the other, you will face many different hurdles in life. In certain cases, you'll achieve success, and in certain other cases, you'll achieve experience, and both are important. Success is a bad teacher. In cases when you learn experience, when you come to know how failure tastes, that actually makes a man. Amor fati is something that is beyond your control. That is amor fati. That is what the basic principle of Stoicism is. To differentiate between things within your control and the things which are beyond your control. So Stoicism says that try to control your actions where things are within your control, and don't think about those things which are beyond your control. And the very last word, and after this we'll start today's session, is called Memento Mori. This is once again Memento Mori. This is not just about English. This is not just about vocabulary. I want you people to write these three words. Memento Mori. Right now you guys are kids. 20-22 साल के लड़के लड़कियां हो आप लोग. In the upcoming years, you will achieve massive success in life. Your graph will rise like this. Memento Mori says that whatever you achieve in life, whatever you become in life, we need to understand death is inevitable. Whatever is created in this world will get destroyed one day. That is Memento Mori. Sir, this is quite negative stuff you said. I said life is part negative. And these kind of stuffs keep you grounded. I want you people to write in the comment box one of my favorite line. And that is why, irrespective of the outcome, irrespective of the result, whether I have attained success or failure, it is the fight that is important. I want you people to write in the comment box, it is the fight that is important. Go ahead. I want you people to write this in the comment box. It is the fight that is important. And let's start today's session. It is the fight that is important. I want you people to write it in the comment box. It is the fight that is important. This particular video is available on FT Express. This particular Follow Your Bliss. And then as I've told you earlier as well, these are my credentials. If you want, you can see it once. This is the code ST26. ST is Saurabh Thakur. 26 is my date of birth. So Unacademy is doing the same thing in the education sector, what Southwest Airlines has done in aviation sector. Southwest Airlines once said, let's democratize the sky. Unacademy is saying, let's democratize education. That's just one heck of a cause, man. That's one brilliant cause, and that is why we've got two different courses, Unacademy Iconic and Unacademy Plus. These are fantastic courses. There are live test classes and all these things are available in Plus, and similarly one single tutor and all those things are available in Iconic as well. I've taken an example. Whatever these courses are, like whether Plus or Iconic, for 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, if you want, you can use the code ST26 and you can avail the benefit, like 10% benefit, right? If you want, you can follow me on Unacademy app, Saurabh 123 Thakur 26 -1681. Right? I think we should start the class straight away. I was talking about Vocab Masti, forget about everything. It might be possible कि अभी आप बहुत ज़्यादा exhausted होगे. It might be possible you're down and out. It might be possible you're feeling extremely lethargic. It might be possible you're feeling extremely burnt out. ऐसा feel कर रहे होंगे, हो सकता है आप में से कुछ लोग. कैसा feel कर रहे होंगे सर? It might be possible कि आप कुछ इस तरह से महसूस कर रहे होंगे कि सर, नहीं हो पा रहा है. आई एम टोटली ड्रेन्ड आउट सर, आई एम टोटली बर्नट आउट। नहीं हो पा रहा है सर। सर मुझको तो ना आपकी बातें सुन सुन के नींद आ रही। सर आई एम फीलिंग एक्सट्रीमली स्लीपी। 200% एनर्जी चाहिए। मैं आप लोगों को पढ़ाने नहीं आया। आई एम हियर टू क्रिएट रेवोल्यूशन एंड मार्क माई वर्ड्स, यू एंड आई टुगेदर विल क्रिएट रेवोल्यूशन। दिस माई प्रॉमिस टू यू गाइस। टुगेदर ईच वन ऑफ यू एंड ऑल ऑफ अस विल क्रिएट रेवोल्यूशन। मुझे बहुत ज्यादा एनर्जी नहीं चाहिए, 200% एनर्जी चाहिए। ऐसा दुनिया को भस्म कर देने वाली एनर्जी नहीं चाहिए। आई जस्ट नीड दिस मच। आई वॉन्ट यू पीपल टू एंजॉय द सेशन। Shall we start? Is everybody fine? Is everybody okay with this? Shall we start? Shall we start today's session? Right? Right. Great. Let's start this. So forget the world. Enjoy the session for the next 90 minutes to 120 minutes. Let's start. Do remember, before starting the session, wherever you are in India or in any other part of the world, wherever I am, 1 year down the line, 2 years down the line, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years down the line, you'll always be my Shadzi. You will be absolute sweetheart to me. Right? Shadzi is absolute sweetheart. It's a good word. It's a nice, good, decent word. Let's start today's session. Arey oh Samba, kitne aadmi the. Sholay is considered to be one of the most iconic movie Bollywood has ever produced. अरे उस सांबा कितने आदमी थे सर? थे तो दो, there were barely 2 people, Mr. Bachchan and Dharmendra Paji. Mr. Bachchan and Dharmendra sir. Sir, थे तो दो, there were barely 2 people, but they were as good as uncountable number of people, umpteen number of people. I want people to write this word, umpteen. UMPTEEN, umpteen. What is umpteen, sir? Umpteen is uncountable, plentiful, bountiful, copious. I want you people to reciprocate a phrase dime a dozen. लिखेंगे सारे के सारे बच्चे comment box में. I want you people to reciprocate the phrase dime a dozen. Put up a single star on this. मैं आपको एक बात categorically बताया तो, if I said something is important, that is important. That will come in your exam. If I said it is important, it is important. बाकी it is totally up to you, right? मैं ये brag नहीं कर रहा, I'm not aggrandizing things. I do that kind of R&D. That is why I'm telling you. बाकी it's totally up to you. ठीक है? Fine. चलिए काम कीजिए ना. If I've said so much, so I must say one statement. This is not my statement. This statement was said by one of my favorite author, Mr. Jim Rohn. I want you people to write this down in your comment box, in your notebook. Success is reserved for those who search for success. I want you people to reciprocate the same statement in your notebook as well. Success is reserved for those who search for success. Ultimately in life, we get what we are actually searching for. घर में अकेले बैठ के सोच के देखिएगा, what is that I am really searching for? What is that I really want deep down the heart, deep down the gut? क्या है जो मैं ढूंढ रहा हूं? चलिए. So there are sir थे तो दो, but these guys are as good as umpteen number of people. Umpteen. I want people to write this word. Plentiful, bountiful, dime a dozen, copious. Sir, there are plethora of opportunities. I won't be writing all the words because we have got definite span of time. आपका एग्जाम आ गया ना अब तो. But I'll be writing a few words, and I'm expecting कि you will write rest of the words in the comment box. Go ahead. Plethora of opportunities. Put up a single star on this word. Plethora. Ample amount of opportunities. Plentiful, galore, gargantuan. These kind of words. Is it fine, everybody? Is it fine, everybody? This is the very first word that we've discussed. Gangs of Wasapur. अनुराग क्या नाम है? अनुराग कश्यप साहब. अनुराग कश्यप साहब की धमाकेदार मूवी Gangs of Wasapur. Although the movie had many slangs, although the movie was slightly abusive, but that was the need of the hour. This movie this particular movie, it was not possible to make this kind of movie without an abusive language. Although you may have certain reservations on this particular statement, sir, but this particular movie was full of fulminating words. This movie was full of vituperative words. This is the word fulminating. Oh, sorry. This movie was full of fulminating words. Put up a single star on this. Oh, fulminate. Fulminate, it means abusive language. Is everybody fine? ऑब्लिवियन का मतलब क्या होता है? ऑब्लिवियन का मतलब होता है, क्या होता है? अनअवेयरनेस. We should not be this oblivious to believe that. शुभम ने पूछा ना मुझसे, सर ऑब्लिवियन का मतलब क्या होता है? शुभम, we should not be this oblivious to believe that something is difficult or something is easy. That is called subjective realities of life. Everything in this world is perspective. शुभम, जब मैंने तुमको मीनिंग बता दिया तो फिर ये लाइन लिख दो ना, एवरीथिंग इन दिस इज पर्सपेक्टिव. हर एक चीज इस दुनिया में एक नजरिया ही है. इट इज द पर्सपेक्टिव दैट मेक्स थिंग इजी और डिफिकल्ट. दैट्स इट, राइट? चलो साथ चला ना, पीछे मत होना. Fulminate. I want people to write this word. Vituperative. This movie was full of fulminating remarks, fulminating words. Vituperative. VITUPERATIVE. This movie was full of fulminating words, abusive language, slangs, vituperative remarks. I want people to write this down, jot this down. I'll make you believe that all this vocabulary is very, very easy. Is it fine, everybody? In case if you have any reservations, you can always ask in the comment box. I'm not saying that. I'll see all the comments, but yeah. Let's move on to the next one. साथ चलना मेरे, पीछे मत होना. Let's move on to the next word. Badlapur. It was a very nice movie actually. Varun Dhawan साहब की movie है. It was a genuinely very nice movie. Badlapur, or those people who don't know the meaning of word badla, Avengers याद कर लो. Venge, wherever you see this root word, venge, revenge, avenge. Marvel comics के fans जरा comment box में बता देंगे भाई, how many of you are Marvel fans and how many of you are DC fan? Comment box में जरा हो जाए भाई. Marvel fan and DC fan. Marvel वाले M लिख देंगे, DC वाले DC लिख देंगे. Those guys who are Marvel comics fan, Marvel के लिए M लिख दीजिए, DC वाले DC लिख दीजिए. Those guys who are Marvel fan, because I am hardcore Marvel fan. I'm really sorry to DC guys, but I am hardcore Marvel fan. मैं तो Marvel fan हूँ भाई. मैं तो पहले क्लियर करता हूँ, बाद में ताकि कोई डाउट ना रह जाए किसी को. Marvel is one of those brands who make money by three things. First, they produce movie. Second thing, accessories, goodies, and third is comic books. So Marvel went bankrupt. Long story short में बताता हूँ. IM वगैरह में बाद में केस स्टडी पढ़ना इसकी. So when Marvel went bankrupt, then they came up with Spider-Man. Then Sony Pictures produced Spider-Man. Marvel always knew that, Marvel Comics, yeah, Marvel Studios actually, they always knew that any superhero has got a definite lifespan at max of 3 movies. And at that time they have decided, whenever we feel like we have used the superheroes, we will come with Avengers. And that is how the concept of Avenger came into picture. Every time whenever they come with this kind of ideas, they used to put these ideas in their comic books. And based on those comic books, they make movies. Although Marvel, they have not started right from scratch. It was the DC which started before Marvel. And Marvel imitated DC. And that is how Marvel came into existence. It's a very nice story. When you go to IM, when you go to IIT, you read the case study of this particular, right? So those guys who have watched this movie, Badlapur, Vengeancepur, and those who haven't, relate this word with vengeance, avenge, revenge. What was the Avengers? So Badlapur, Vengeancepur. This word is vengeance. Back with a vengeance. I want people to write this phrase. Back with a vengeance. Jot this down. Retaliation, retribution. Spelling लिखेगा. Write the spelling of this word. Retribution. Retaliation मैं लिख देता हूँ. Retaliation. I want you people to write retribution. So this is retaliation. Retaliating the opposition's army. Second World War. In Second World War, there were 2 teams. First team was Axis force and the other team was Allied force. Axis force in Hindi that is called Dhuri Shaktiyan. And then there was Allied force. Axis force में कौन थे? धूरी शक्तियाँ. Tripartite agreement उन्होंने किया था. And there were 3 countries. Primarily कौन सी 3 countries थे Second World War में? Comment box anyone? Japan, Germany and Italy. From Japan, from Germany, there was Adolf Hitler. From Italy, there was Benito Mussolini, and from Japan, there was Hideki Tojo, who was the war prime minister, and Hirohito, who was the king of Japan at that time. When German army entered USSR, Soviet Rus, which came into existence in the year 1922, and in 1917, Bolshevik Revolution came into picture, and in 1922, USSR came into existence, although Western countries haven't given approval to USSR, and that is how in the year 1933 the Western world start to recognize USSR, the same USSR which actually got dissoluted into 15 countries in the year 1989 when Mikhail Gorbachev was the leader of the Communist Party. And then came the country called Russia, right? Fine. So the German army in the year 1940, in 1940s, they entered Russia. उस जमाने का USSR. They entered Russia. Red Army बोलते थे. Russian army is called Red Army. And they started pressurizing the Russian army till St. Petersburg. And after that, the Russian army retaliated the German army. Retaliation, retribution, vengeance. Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to each and every one of you? Is it clear to each and every one of you? Absolutely fine. मैं पढ़ा ही नहीं रहा हूं. मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं आपको? We are not studying anything. Just enjoy, right? Just enjoy. We'll discuss. हम पढ़ेंगे बाद में. Enjoy every single bit of information. Enjoy every single bit of thing, right? Great. So vengeance for retaliation for retribution for क्या नाम है इन साहब का? मैं भूल गया. What's his name? गुलशन ग्रोवर साहब. गुलशन ग्रोवर साहब बार बार बोलते हैं. गुलशन ग्रोवर साहब in movies he keep on saying bad man. Bad man, that is his famous dialogue. Bad man, atrocious. This is an inhumane treatment which is going on in Syria. Syria is going through humanitarian crisis. Venezuela is going through humanitarian crisis. Whatever is going on is extremely atrocious. Atrocious men, yeah, atrocious men, bad men, atrocious men. Put up a double star on this word. Double star, everybody. Make it fast, guys. Atrocious, abominable. I want the people to write this word as well. Abominable. Dhyan rakhiyega. Once I'm done with 10 words, I'm going to ask you these words once again. So give your 200% energy, 200% focus I want, right? Not anything less than that. A bad man, atrocious, abominable men. Let's move ahead, right? This is Sparta. देखा है कि नहीं हम लोगों ने मूवी? Unbelievable, one bloody heck of a movie. Gerald Butler is an unbelievable hero. 300 is a brilliant movie. But now we have got our own 300 called Bahubali. Rajamouli Saab is absolute genius. Prabhas Saab, my God, he has got some charisma. So if you want, you can associate the very same picture with Spartans. By the way, Spartans were those people who were extremely, disciplined, extreme martinets. And that is why contextually we use the word Sparta or Spartans for those people who are extremely disciplined, right? Stringent Spartans, those people who are extremely disciplined. Steadfast Spartans. I said stringent Spartans. Sir, आपने क्या कहा? Those people who are extremely disciplined, they are Spartans, of course. Spartans. Sir, if I am not at all disciplined, मैं एकदम लेदरू टाइप का हूं तो फिर there is one word called Sybarite. Sybarites. Sybarites are those people who are luxury lovers. Both these words, jot down both these words. They're very, very important. Double star words, and these words are absolute. There is no relation, means absolute and antonym, right? Dhyan rakhiyega. Both these words are very, very important. Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to all? Spartans, Sybarites, each and every word, whichever word I say, these words are very, very important in your competitive exam. Steadfast, stringent, martinet, disciplinarian, all these words are very, very important. Let's move on. Jeff Bezos, the person who, I won't say own, but yeah, part owner of which company? Which company he owns? Amazon. and some share in Washington Post as well, right? You must have heard Khashoggi हत्याकांड, Khashoggi's murder, उसमें भी Khashoggi साहब इसी Washington Post में he used to work, right? Jeff Bezos is one extremely rich person. Jeff Bezos, इनकी personality देखिए, how he looks like. He is an extremely sharp, shrewd. He has got acumen, gumption. एक word लिखिएगा, egg-headed person. सिर्फ याद रहे इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ, किसी को ऐसा बुरा वो कराने के लिए नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. He is egg-headed person. Egg-headed person are those people who are extremely what? They are extremely capacious. Egg-headed person वो लोग होते हैं जो कि बहुत ही knowledgeable. They are extremely विद्वान. They are extremely sharp. They have got fabulous decision-making ability. Those kind of people are called egg-headed person. Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to all? Put up a double star on this word. Very, very important word. Jeff Bezos के लिए रख दीजिए. He is an egg-headed person. Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to all? Put up a double star on this word. Right? Egg-headed person. Which one shall I select for egg-headed person? Sagacious or salacious? When you use the word sagacious, sagacious is used for those people who have got phenomenal decision-making ability. Those people are sagacious who have got phenomenal decision-making ability. Put up a double star on this word. Sagacious. Double star. Not anything less than this. Double star. If I said, it means double star. Mark my words, if I said something is important, that is important to your exam, rest is up to you, right? So sagacious is those people who've got fantastic decision-making ability. Salacious, what kind of people are salacious? Turkey. Those people, jinka character, those people who have slightly loose in character. So what kind of words we can use? Salacious. They are salacious people. Turkey chokro ayore debauch, D-E-B-A-U-C-H. In one of the competitive exam, they've asked what is the spelling of this word debauch, and the very first option they have given was debauch. Whoa, what an absolute trash. This is not debauch, this is debauch, right? Debauch. Turpitude, T-U-R-P-I-T-U-D-E. Turpitude. Lecherous, lewd, L-E-W-D, libertine, raunchy, बहुत सारे words हो सकते हैं. We can use many different words. Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to each and every one of you? Well done. Absolutely. Great. Nice. Well done. बहुत बढ़िया. Nice. Once I'm done with 10 words, I'm going to ask you guys the answers, right? Once I'm done with all these words, I'm going to ask you. Amir Khan Saab. Amir Khan Saab is an unbelievable actor, there's no doubt about it. But what we can learn from Mr. Amir Khan is his extreme meticulousness. How can someone be so perfectionist? Bachchan Saab, Amitabh Bachchan Saab, Amir Khan Saab, Sachin Tendulkar Saab, Dhoni Saab hamare. Unbelievable people. APJ Kalam Saab, Atal Bihari Vajpayee Saab. Unbelievable people. Extreme meticulousness. Sir, what kind of people are meticulous? Those people who take minutest of the details into consideration. These kind of people are extremely meticulous. These kind of people are extremely diligent. These kind of people are fastidious. Sir, other than fastidious, what you said? Meticulous, I said. Meticulous. I want people to write this down. All these words are important. ध्यान से सुनिएगा. Meticulous. M-E-T-I-C-U-L-O-U-S. Meticulous. Then I said one word. Diligent. Diligent. What is the meaning of this word? Diligent. Diligent is used for those people who give importance to even slightest of the details, and that is why we can also use this word prudent. Prudent are those people who give detail, prudent are those people who are actually, prudential ICICI. When you're extremely shrewd with money, when you're extremely shrewd with your decision making. In both the cases, we can use the word prudent. Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to all? Right? I want people to write all these synonyms. Is it clear to each and every one of you? Well done. Absolutely. Fine. Is it clear? Right? So diligent, fastidious, and all these words. Let's have a small, the difference between these two words, double star, fastidious and frivolous. What is the difference between these two words? Fastidious. I've already told you fastidious का मतलब क्या है? Fastidious, meticulous, diligent, prudent, those people who give importance to slightest of details. Frivolous, example जितने भी लड़के हैं वो सब. Frivolous are those people who are extremely careless, those people who are extremely optimistic, those people who are extremely cheerful, right? So they are called frivolous, very light-hearted. Frivolous. सभी लड़के अपने अपने लिए वर्ड रख लें. Frivolous. By default, men are frivolous. Put up a double star on these words. This movie is Karan Arjun. What was the song? The song was, ये बंधन तो प्यार का बंधन है, जन्मों का संगम है. जन्मों का संगम है, जन्मों का confluence है. What is the meaning of this word confluence? Confluence is actually the place where the two rivers meet. That is called confluence. The place where the two rivers meet is called confluence. Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to all? C-O-N-F-L-U-E-N-C-E. Confluence. Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to each and every one of you? इतना नहीं चलेगा भाई, अपने को full energy चाहिए. ऐसे थके हारे नहीं बैठना अपने को. Full 200% energy I'm looking for. इस तरह से नहीं चल पाएगा. तुमसे ना हो पाएगा. This particular tagline went trolled. This particular tagline went very famous. तुमसे ना हो पाएगा. This particular movie was Gangs of Wasseypur and क्या नाम था इनका? Ramadhir Singh told his son, तुमसे ना हो पाएगा, रहने दो. Let us suppose what his son say. His son would have said, Papa, whatever you said was extremely painstaking. Whatever you said was extremely brazen. Whatever you said was extremely impertinent. Whatever you said was extremely impudent. Is it fine, everybody? If this guy would have said anything, Dad, whatever you said was extremely impertinent. Impertinent is something that is below the belt. Impertinent is something that is rude. Impertinent is something that is brazen. B-R-A-Z-E-N. I want you people to write this down. B-R-A-Z-E-N, brazen. Write every single word. Whatever I say, these words are important. Right? Imprudent. If you want, you can write one more synonym. Impudent. I-M-P-U-D-E-N-T. Sir, is there any difference between impudent and imprudent? Of course, man, of course. I-M-P-U-D-E-N-T. This is brazen. This is what I talked about. And then there is one word called imprudent. What kind of people are prudent? I told you a few minutes back, prudent are those people who are visionary. Prudent are those people who save their money to have a better tomorrow. Imprudent are those people who are reckless. Imprudent are those people who are extreme cyberites. Imprudent are those people who live lavishly. There's no problem living lavishly, but it means when you don't have the money, still you want to live lavishly. That case, right? Fantastic questions. These are very, very important questions. As I told you earlier as well, if I said this is important, then this is important. Please make sure you write every single piece of information, whatever you feel is worthy. Let's have a small test. Is everybody up for a test? Is everybody fine till here? Just let me know in the comment box. Sohail Alam, sir, Unacademy Plus पे आओ. आऊँगा अभी थोड़े दिन में. I'll be there in Unacademy Plus. Don't worry. Right? I'll be there on Unacademy Plus in a few days. Let's start. So let's have a test. I'll show you the pictures and you have to tell me whatever word we've discussed based on this particular photograph. Is it fine, everybody? This is the first word. This is the first photograph. Go ahead. What was the word? अरे ओ सांबा कितने आदमी थे? Sir, थे तो दो. Sir, there were barely two people, but they were as good as. Because we are talking about Mr. Bachchan and Dharmendra Sahab. Right? Umpteen, U-M-P-T-E-E-N, umpteen. Those people who have written umpteen are Vinay, Jenny Patel, Ruchika, Maharshi Bablu, and Shekhar Jha, Satya, Ritik, and a few more. Fantastic, well done. Right? Sir, the to do, but they were as good as umpteen number of people. Get ready for the next one. So this is the second question. The second question is Badlapur. Badlapur, Avenger. Venge. What was the word? Go ahead, make it fast, everybody. What was the word? Badlapur, revenge, avenge, avengers. Absolutely. Great. Absolutely. Vengeance, Arjun Datta. And after that, Tushar, Soresh, Jenny Patel, Gopika. Kafi teji se naam ja raha, so I cannot able to read. Great. Well done. Fantastic. Well done. बहुत बढ़िया. Nitish, Ritik, well done. Arjun, Maladi, Tushar, well done. Let's see the next one. Oh, sorry. Let's see the next one. This is Sparta. This is Sparta. So what was the word? The word was, what was this word? Spartans. What kind of people Spartans were? They're Greek people, but you know what kind of people these guys were? Spartans, Sparta, yes, absolutely. Spartans, disciplinarians, martinets, steadfast Spartans, absolutely. Is it fine, everybody? Well done. Well done to Utkarsh, steadfast, Chirag Verma, Spartans, Tushar, Akshat, Leslie writes, and I cannot able to read. बहुत ही actually नाम जा रहा है, that is why. Great, well done. This is Sparta. Let's move to the next one. Jeff Bezos साहब, हम लोगों ने लिया this. He is an extremely, what kind of person? Visionary. He has got fabulous acumen, gumption. Those people who are visionary, fabulous business sense. We have specifically used a word. What was that word? Excellent. That word was egg-headed person. Well done. He's an egg-headed person. Very, very good. Nice. Egg-headed person. Very, very well done. Absolutely fabulous. Don't give up. Go with the flow, right? So अपने full 200% energy दो भाई. अपने को वही चाहिए, right? Nice. For Amir Khan Saab, because he is very particular with things, because he puts so much effort, he is a perfectionist. That is why we've discussed the word. What was the word? Absolutely correct. Well done. Meticulous and yes, well done. Egg-headed person and meticulous, egg-headed person, and other than that, go ahead. Fastidious. Absolutely correct. Well done. Nice. Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to each and every one of you? Is it clear to all? Is it clear to all? अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. It's a very convivial song. अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. It's a very convivial song. What is the meaning of this word, sir? Convivial. Convivial means party like. Convivial means धूम धड़ाम party शार्टी ये सब. Fine. Convivial is party like, absolute party. Fine. अभी तो पार्टी शुरू. It's a convivial song. Before moving further, I want people to reciprocate this statement in the comment box. Every time, not just for this particular competitive exam, listen to this carefully. Not just this particular competitive exam. Every time, whenever you are right at the middle of something, and there are two ways, and you have to select one of them. And when your heart says that, select that path of mediocrity. Ask yourself, who sold me this plan of mediocrity? किसने कहा आपको mediocre रहने के लिए? Instead of satisfying with mediocrity, can I challenge myself to rise from my ashes to become something magnificent, such that, forget about others, I'll astound myself. Right now, promise, you have to promise me right here, right now, that I will be hero of my movie. Sir, who is a hero? Then listen to this. A hero is not the one who wins or loses a battle. A hero is the one who rather shows heroism. Even when he is down and out, even when he is pushed against the wall. Sir, how come? That is why he is the hero. It is not the success or the failure that determines who the hero is. It is the conduct that determines who the hero is. I want people to reciprocate this in the comment box. I am the hero of my movie. Write it down in the comment box. I am the hero of my movie. I want people to reciprocate the same in the comment box. I am the hero of my movie. Absolutely. Right? Let's move ahead. So, abhi to party shuru hui. It's a very convivial, it's a very party-like song. Right? It's a fantastic song. Very convivial, very party-like song. आज खुश तो बहुत होगे तुम, बच्चन साहब. आज खुश तो बहुत होगे तुम, आज epiphanied तो बहुत होगे तुम. You must be very happy today. You must be extremely epiphanized today. You know what exactly epiphany means? In Hinduism, according to Hinduism, epiphany is Atma ka Brahma se milan. Atma ka Brahma se milan. What is the meaning of this? Self-actualization. यही तो बोलते हैं ना Western world के लोग. Self-actualization, self-realization. Sir, what does that mean? French people say raison d'etre. Self-realization, self-actualization, raison d'etre, epiphany. But what is the meaning of this when you actually come to know why you came into this world? When you actually come to know what is the ultimate reason of your life, that is epiphany. And that is why epiphany at times is used for extreme happiness. Why extreme happiness? Because you now finally come to know why you have arrived to this world. That is epiphany. Is it fine, everybody? This is what nirvana is. So epiphany is Atma ka Brahma se milan. That is extreme happiness. I want people to write this word and put up a double star on this, epiphany. Put up a double star on this, epiphany. What is epiphany? Epiphany is extreme happiness. I want people to put up a double star on this. Is everybody fine? Is everybody absolutely fine till now? Right? अनारकली सलीम की मोहब्बत तुम्हें मरने नहीं देगी और हम तुम्हें जीने नहीं देंगे. Akbar said this is not my statement. To all the people who are from the southern part of the country, this is Akbar and he is saying to Anarkali, Anarkali, Salim ki mohabbat tumhe jeene nahi degi. It means Salim's love won't let you die, won't let you leave, and I won't let you die. It is totally up to Anarkali. That is, it is now up to Anarkali's volition what decision she takes. What is the meaning of this word volition? When you are right at the middle of something and when you ask, you want to select this. There are two possible ways, and when you want to select either of the two ways, that requires you are in a fix. Which path should I select? That is what volition is. Is it clear to all? Volition is dilemma. Volition is when you are in a fix. Volition का मतलब होता है dilemma. Volition का मतलब होता है when you are in a fix. Is it clear, everybody? Is it clear? Absolutely. Great. Well done. Right? When I was a young kid, one of my favorite cartoon was this, Popeye the Sailor Man. I love to watch this cartoon even today. When I feel extremely exhausted, I prefer watching this cartoon or DuckTales or Friends show. Every time when this Popeye was down and out, he preferred eating spinach. Spinach is palak. So we have said palatable palak. What is palatable? Palatable is something that is extremely acceptable. It's a palatable piece of argument, whatever you're saying. It is acceptable piece of argument. Palatable is something that is tasty, tantalizing, at the very same time acceptable as well. Put up a double star on this word. Palatable is something that is tantalizing. Palatable is something that is extremely tempting. Palatable is something that is acceptable. Whatever you said, it's a palatable piece of argument. Palatable. And one more thing, there's a difference between palatable and palpable. Palatable and palpable are two entirely different words. Palpable, Palpable, for example, this is palpable. Palpable is something that is sensitive to touch. Tangible, palpable, like your smartphone, right? Like your smartphone. Apple has actually changed everything. Steve Jobs and his friends, they've registered this company which they called Apple. In the year 1984, Steve Jobs was kicked out of his own company where he was co-owner. These guys were bunch of hippies, right? These guys were bunch of hippies. From the year 1984 to 1996, Steve Jobs was out of Apple. And during this time, he had created two companies. One is Pixar and the other one is Next. In the year 1996, when Apple was down and out, Apple was on the verge of bankruptcy, they've called Steve Jobs once again. 1997, Steve Jobs made sure there's no more debt on the balance sheet. And after 1997, post 1997, it was an extreme, this was an unbelievable journey of Apple. And then Apple started to make profit. And then Apple started to book profit. In short, this is what happened with Apple, right? So something that is sensitive to touch is called palpable. Palpable is something that is sensitive to touch. You can, if you want, you can call it palpable or tangible as well. Is everybody fine with this? Is everybody fine with this? Great. Is everybody fine with this? Right? So palpable, tangible, all these things. Right? Great. So as I told you, the difference between these two words, palpable and palatable, double star. Very, very important. The difference between both these words, palatable and palpable. Put up a double star on this. Right? To all the boys. What is that? X-Men. Logan. Hugh Jackman. Unbelievable. Anyone who is X-Men lover? Anyone who's X-Men lover? In one of my interviews long back, they've asked me, what is your favorite show? I said, sir, Friends. And which is your favorite movie? I said, sir, I love this particular series, X-Men. I am in love with this. Who else other than Logan, right? Anyone who loves X-Men series? Yeah, X-Men has not got any fan. You know, they've got die-hard fans. You know, the people like me who are die-hard fans of this movie. Unbelievable series. X-Men. Xmenophobia, xenophobia. If you remember this correctly, just to make you remember, I've written it like this. Xmenophobia, xenophobia. Wherever you see this word phobia, claustrophobia, fear of enclosure. Anyone please write it in the comment box. What is the spelling of the word? Claustrophobia. Go ahead. I want the spelling of this word, claustrophobia. Write it in the comment box. Claustrophobia. Go ahead. Make it fast, guys. Claustrophobia. What is the spelling of this word? Phobia. Wherever you see this word phobia, it means fear. And if you remember this correctly, the year 2012, IIT has given one question. Over there, this word was written xenophobia. Xeno, exmeno. Just to make you remember, xenophobia is fear of unknown. Right? Fear of unknown. Claustrophobia. I want you people to see what is the spelling of this word. Claustrophobia. One of my favorite cartoons, one of my favorite games was what used to be Angry Bird. I don't like those kind of games. क्या बोलते हैं उसको? PUBG and Counter Strike. I don't like all those games. They are very tough games. यार मेरे जैसे सिंपल दिमाग वाले आदमी के लिए सिंपल गेम है, ठीक है? PUBG, क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Angry Birds, वो Subway Surfer, Ludo, अपना दिमाग इतने चलता है. So I prefer these kind of games. So study of birds is called, or study of Angry Birds is called ornithology. Put up a double star on this. Study of birds is called ornithology. So logy, wherever you see this word logy, it means study. Let's take an example. Wherever you see this word logy, it means study. For example, theology. Wherever you use this word the means God. Wherever you use this word the, it means God. Let's try and combine both these words. That is theology. So if the is God, logy is study, theology must be study of God. Crazy is rule. शासन को बोलते हैं crazy. Theocracy. He is God, crazy is Shashan. So rule by whom? Rule by God. Theocracy. If you are someone who believe in God, how many of you believe in God? Nobody will go to judge you. Nobody is here to judge anyone. We are here to learn things, right? Even if you don't believe in God, even if you believe in God, it's totally up to you. It's very, very personal. Nobody is going to judge you, don't worry. Okay, fine. Let me tell you one statement. Now listen to this. And I want you people to reciprocate this. Gradually and slowly, someday or the other, each one of us will realize everything in this world, including others' opinion, including my own opinion, including all the things which are around, which surrounds me, everything is unimportant. That is utmost form of maturity. If everything is unimportant, then why are we running? What are we running for? To find our oasis. A runner is supposed to run. On his good days, a runner is supposed to run. On his bad days, a runner is supposed to run harder. That is why he's a runner. Otherwise, what is the point being a runner? Right? Everything in this world is unimportant. I want you people to write this in the comment box. That is the ultimate test of maturity is when you come to know that there's nothing to prove. You know, when you get rid of this baggage of proving something to others, you will feel extremely enlightened. I want you people to reciprocate the same statement in the comment box. There's nothing to prove. Why you want to prove to anyone else? If you really want to prove your worth, prove it to yourself. If you know that probably I'm good enough to this, I'm challenging myself that I'm become something more than this. Something more than this. Said, is there any book written on the same? One of the book which I personally love to read, Atomic Habits by James Clear. I want people to read this, Atomic Habits by James Clear. Awakening the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. Awakening the Giant Within. In this particular book, Awakening the Giant Within, Tony Robbins has said two different things. The very first thing, instead of asking question to yourself that what can I do? Can any day I'll become something really remarkable in my life? Can I able to become something in my life? Instead of asking these kind of negative questions, ask yourself, wherever I am right now, right at this point of time, what is that one thing, listen to this, what is that one thing I should do to make my life not 100% better, not 50%, not 10% better, just 1% better? And all of a sudden, when you say this to yourself, what is that one thing I should do to make my life 1% better? All of a sudden, idea starts to pop up. So then what happens? And this is the beginning of the change. Right? Change is neither positive nor negative. It is the perspective that make a change positive or negative. Right? Shall we move ahead? Is it fine, everybody? So, ornithology is study of birds. Is it fine, everybody? I think it is absolutely clear. Fine? Ornithology is study of birds. I think we should move ahead. There was a show which many people used to watch the show. This is a very famous show. It used to come, I think it was there on Sony or Setmax. I don't know actually. I didn't watch the show. बड़े अच्छे लगते हैं. बड़े अच्छे लगते हैं, copious अच्छे लगते हैं. Copious, something that is present in abundance. Something that is present in abundance. Copious, bountiful, plentiful. As I said, plethora of opportunities. Umpteen. galore, gargantuan, inundated, बहुत सारे वर्ड्स आ सकते हैं. Is it fine everybody? copious अच्छे लगते हैं. विराट कोहली is a profuse run getter. विराट कोहली is a profuse run getter. Fine. विराट कोहली is a profuse run getter. कितने लोग खेलते हैं क्रिकेट? How many of you play sports? Any kind of sports? Any kind of sports. How many of you play sports? Any kind of sports. I prefer playing cricket. Even these days we are playing a tournament. On Sunday, that is why I don't take a class. I play cricket. That's important. It's important to keep the child within you alive. And then you feel live and kicking. That is important. That's important. Well done. Great. It's good to hear. Badminton, cricket, football. Very nice. Badminton, very good. Keep on playing these games. So dime a dozen, bountiful, plentiful. Well done. Very nice. It's good to see, man. There's so many people who play sports. Very nice. Very nice. Nice. Great to see. One of my favorite movies, one of my all-time favorite movie, The Croods. The Croods. This movie is based. This movie is about cavemen. So Troglodyte, this particular word, Troglodyte, those people who dwell in caves, those people who live in caves, there's a word Troglodyte for them. What is the word? Troglodyte. Put up a double star. This word was not that important, but this word actually became important once Mr. Shashi Tharoor tweeted this word. Shashi Tharoor साहब तो विद्वान व्यक्ति हैं. Outstanding vocabulary. विद्वान लोगों की ऐसी होती है वैसे vocabulary. So he tweeted this word, and that is how this word actually, this word all of a sudden became part of front media, mainstream media. So Troglodyte, okay. So those people who dwell in caves. Virat Kohli sahab, undoubtedly one of the best batsmen in the modern cricket fraternity. He is undoubtedly, without a doubt, he is the best batsman. There's no doubt about it. What do you think? Who is the best batsman in the world right now? Virat Kohli sahab or anybody else? Anyone? Great. So Virat Kohli sahab, I believe he is the absolute best right now. I'm not saying he is all-time best, but he is the best batsman of this generation. Undoubtedly, by some distance, he is the best. It might be possible a few may say Kane Williamson and all those guys, but yeah, Virat Kohli. Irrefutably, matlab incontrovertibly. There's no controversy. Incontrovertibly, he is the best. There is no controversy. Incontrovertibly, without any doubt, without any controversy, he is the absolute best. Irrefutably, something that you cannot refute, something you cannot disagree. Irrefutably, undoubtedly, most certainly. I want the people to write the spelling of these words absolutely clearly. Sir, do you really think spelling correction is important? Yes, indeed. In one of the competitive exams, they asked the difference between these two. They asked the spelling of the word barbecue. I want you people, B-A-R-B-E-Q-U-E. Oh, sorry. B-A-R-B-E-Q-U-E. This is the first option. And the second option is B-A-R-B-E-C-U-E. What do you think? Which one is correct? This is a very basic spelling correction question. Go ahead. Which one is the correct spelling? Barbecue. B-A-R-B-E-Q-U-E or B-A-R-B-E-C-U-E. What do you say? Which one is correct? This question was asked in another competitive exam. Absolutely. You won't believe many of you are saying it is Q-U-E, but I'm really sorry to say this is not Q-U-E. This is C-U-E, which is correct. This question was asked in one of the competitive exams called X80 ZAT, and that is why this is really important. Is it fine to each and every one of you? Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to each and every one of you? This is what the spelling of this word barbecue is, right? So important है, ध्यान रखिएगा, these kind of spelling correction words, they are actually very, very important. These kind of words, they are actually very, very important. Barbecue. And this particular question already asked. Don't mind the photograph I'm about to say, I'm about to show you guys. Respected sir, world's shortest resignation. That's not important. The important part is This is the most brazen resignation you may have ever seen. Brazen. Brazen, it means boldness, but at the very same time, brashness. Brazen, impolite, extremely impolite, impudent, impertinent. Right? Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to all? Is it absolutely fine? Fine? Is it fine? Rude, absolutely. The correct word is rude, brazen, impertinent, boorish. These kind of words. Whichever word I say is important, mark my words, these words are important. Else it is up to you. Right? If I said something is important, it is important. Let's have a small test. Is everybody up for a small test? Is everybody up for a small test? I want 200% energy. Is everybody up for a test? Go ahead, let's have a test. Abhi to party shuru hui hai. What was the word? It is what kind of song? It's an extremely party-like song. Abhi to party shuru hui hai. It's a what kind of song? What was the word? How many of you are saying correct answer? Let me see. Absolutely, well done. It's a very convivial song. Jatin, Chirag, Lizzie, Jayaprada, Rahul, Nisha, Venkatesh, Ruchika, and there are many more. Very, very good. आज खुश तो बहुत होगे तुम. You must be very happy today. What is the word? You must be very happy today. आज खुश तो बहुत होगे तुम. What's the word? The word was. Go ahead, make it fast, guys. Even if you don't remember, try it out. चलो. आज खुश तो बहुत होगे तुम. What is this word? The word is. Well done. It's the word is epiphany. Epiphany is extreme happiness. Is it fine, everybody? Great, well done. Epiphany, EPIPHANY. Epiphany, right? Well done. Shubhangi, Sims, Lizzie, Atul, Nisha, Man, Felsigo, Arjun, Man, Venkatesh, Chirag. Well done. Let's move on. अनारकली सलीम की मोहब्बत तुम्हें मरने नहीं देगी और हम तुम्हें जीने नहीं देंगे. Now it is totally up to Anarkali. So Anarkali is in a dilemma. She is in a fix. I want people to write this phrase in a fix. But what was this word? This word was absolutely correct. Well done. This is what I am looking for. Well done. Make it fast, guys. Absolutely. So what is the word? The word is volition. Absolutely correct. VOLITION is volition. 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 Very, very important word. Well done. Make it fast, guys. Make it fast. Come on. I need more energy. इस तरह से काम नहीं चलेगा. We need full energy. I want 200% energy. Right? Let's move on to the next one. Angry birds. Study of angry birds. Study of birds. What is this word? Make it fast, guys. Make it fast. Come on. Study of angry birds or study of birds. Make it fast. Make it fast. Come on. Study of birds or study of angry birds. Come on. Make it fast. Well done. Absolutely. It is ornithology. ORNITHO. Don't misspell it. I want the exact spelling, right? Ornithology. ORNITHOLOGY. Very good. Absolutely. Ornithology is study of birds. Right? Nice. Well done. Ornithology is study of birds. Well done. Absolutely correct. Right? Well done. Absolutely correct. Virat Kohli Sahab is undoubtedly the best batsman the modern world has seen. Incontrovertibly, he is the best. Irrefutably, he is the best. I want people to write the spelling of both these words. Incontrovertible as well as irrefutable. This cannot be refuted any further that he is absolutely best without any doubt. The kind of zeal this person has got. Virat Kohli Sahab has got phenomenal zeal. There are people who have phenomenal zest to life. There are people who want to live, who want to play, who want to fight it out. They want to grind in. How long till they win? It's brilliant. It's unbelievable. Before moving any further, I want people to write this down. Whatever you want to become in your life, wherever you are, whatever you have done in the past, the very first thing, always treat your past as school of experience. कभी भी अपने पास्ट को क्रिटिसाइज मत कीजिए. Always treat your past as your school of experience. And wherever you are, be there, physically and mentally. And third is the most important thing. I always say that we should never become prisoner of someone else's opinion. But more importantly, take in charge of your life. That is, you have to promise me right now. Sir, what? I own my story. Write it down in the comment box. I own my story. Deep down the heart, even you know this. Deep down the heart, I know this. Wherever you guys are, wherever I am, is because of the decisions I have taken in the past. Mr. Stephen Covey, one of my favorite authors, he has said that we're not human beings. We are outcomes of all those decisions that we've taken in the past. And we will be the outcomes of all those decisions we are taking right now. This is one heck of a statement. And that is why never confuse movement with achievement. Movement tells you that you have to be busy. Achievement asks you what keeps you busy. It's not the busyness. It is the productiveness that makes you a better version of yours. I want people to write this down. Movement versus achievement. It's not the movement. It is the achievement. It is not being busy. It is what keeps you busy that makes you a man. Is it fine, everybody? Shall I proceed further? Is it fine, everybody? Well done. Absolutely. ध्यान रखिएगा. You are promising me this, right? I own my story. I own my story. Take full in charge of your life. Full in charge. I am the owner of my story. Right? Fine. So I have taken this bones and all those things. Ossify, ossify. Ossification. Actually, bone formation process is called ossification. The formation of bone is called ossification. And when you say ossify, it sounds similar to ossify, ossify. Ossify is, to make something stringent, to make something stiff. Actually, what happens, because of the secretion of calcium, do you know what is the name of these bones? अपने हाथ को पकड़िए. This is called, can you feel a bone over here? Yeah. This is called humerus. One sec. This is called humerus. This bone is humerus. Although it's not important to you, just I'm letting you know this. There are two bones, radius and ulna. Radius is the one that rotates and ulna is the one that is fixed. Then there are 8 small bones over here called carpal. Then these bones are called metacarpal. And these single bones are called phalanges. So 3, 3, 6, 9, 12 and 14. 14 phalanges. So 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 and after this, these are carpals. These are carpals. These are metacarpals and these are phalanges. So if you see 30 plus 30 is 60. This is called, this thigh bone is called femur. One sec. This is called, this bone is called tibia and fibula. Hip bone is called os innominata. This is not important. I'm just letting you know this. Right? So all in all, the process of bone formation is called ossification. Right? Unfortunately, there are people who suffer from this disease when their body cannot the calcium secretion is not proper in their body, and in that case it is called osteomalacia, lack of calcium. When these bones become brittle, breakable, and furthermore when pores develop in these bones, that is called osteoporosis. Osteoporosis, right? Fine. And that is why sunlight, heat, all these things are required to body. Fine. Anybody who has ever given vote? Anybody who has ever voted? Great. Nice. So those people who have ever voted in their life, these kind of ink they put, right? On your first finger, they put this kind of ink. This is an indelible ink. ऐसा नहीं कि घर जाके धो धा के फिर वोट करने आ गया. Even if you wash your hand, it still will be there for quite a few days. That is why this particular voting ink is indelible. Indelible, it means something that cannot be erased is indelible. Put up a single star on this word. Any word that starts with I, P or S, they are automatically very important in any competitive exam. Indelible. Put up a double star on this word, indelible. Right? Indelible. Indelible is something that is, and what is indelible? Something that cannot be erased, something that cannot be removed easily. Indelible voting ink. There was one word which came in your GATE exam. See, wherever we are, see what happened, Paris summit happened, 2012, Paris summit happened. In short, what exactly Paris summit was all about? Almost people from 170 different countries they met. In short, what this entire Paris summit was? This Paris summit was the rate with which we are emitting carbon dioxide. The global temperature, the temperature of this earth will increase by 3 degrees by 2100. Even if the temperature of this planet increases by 2 degrees by 2100, many countries will be engulfed by sea and ocean and water bodies. They will be submerged in water. Now think about 3 degrees. So what happened in that Paris summit? Countries have decided to allot carbon credit to different countries. But still, even these days, we can see there is, the climate is quite unpredictable. The weather is quite unpredictable. For climate changes and for stock market, we use a word vagary. Vagaries of weather and vagaries of climate. I want to say that this word is specifically with the kind of uncertainty shrouded across the world. I do believe that this particular word is very, very important, especially in this year's competitive exam. Vagaries of weather. Vagary is uncertainty. When you use the word vagary, it stands for uncertainty. Anyone who can tell me spelling of the word whimsical, Google कर लो. If you want, you can do Google. Larry Page और सर्जी बिन ने Google बनाया इसलिए ताकि मैं और आप सर्च कर सके, right? Who are the founders of Google? Who are the founders of this company, Google? Larry Page and Sergey Brin. And who funded this company? Ram Shri Ram. From which organization? Sher Palo. Fabulous, right? So I want to people, even if you want to do R&D, if you want to Google it. It's totally up to you. I want the spelling of the word whimsical. Exhaust to nahi, thake to nahi. Whimsical. Well done. Aditya, Sims, Anchita, Garima. Well done. No. Karthik, ZTV. Bilkul nahi. Absolutely. W. It starts with W. These are the 3 villains of Bollywood. Villains love to vilify. What is the meaning of this word? Villains love to vilify. Vilify is to malign someone's image. To malign someone's image. What is the meaning of this? Villains love to vilify. Vilify करने का मतलब होता है malign. To malign someone's image. To, defame someone. To malign someone's image is to defame someone. Right? Last few words. Anybody who's tired? Is everybody fine? Yes, well done. Full energy. Is everybody sitting with 200% energy? Come on. 200%. I want 200% energy, guys. 200% energy, not anything less than 200%. Right? I want 200% energy. I want 200% energy. Is it fine, everybody? Yes. 200% energy we want. Right? Fine. Great. Jim Rohn once said, life is a combination of what to and how to. and we should give equal importance to both. Life is a combination of what you want to become. That is the first question. And how can I achieve it? That is the second question. Mr. Ron said this statement. Listen to this. Don't wish it was easier. Think you were better. Oh. Don't wish it was easier. Think you were better. It is not lesser problems that can bring happiness into your life. It is attainment of more skills that will surely do. That's quite a statement. Don't wish it was easier. Think you were better. Is it fine, everybody? So we're not going to wish things were easier. Rather, we will challenge ourselves to become something even I would not have imagined ever that I will ever become. I want people to write in the comment box, I am the storm walker. I want people to write in the comment box, I am the storm walker. I want people to reciprocate the same in the comment box. I am the storm walker. I am the storm walker. And let's go ahead. I want 200% energy. I want the storm. I am the storm walker. Right. Another favorite cartoon of mine, DuckTales. This person is named Uncle Scrooge, Scrooge McDuck. Scrooge is someone who's absolutely conjuice. Scrooge is someone who's extremely thrifty. Scrooge is someone who don't spend money, right? So those people who spend very less or who don't like to spend. There's one word which came almost in all the competitive exam is frugal. Frugal are those people who don't spend much. Parsimonious. Parsimonious. Parsimonious are those people who don't spend much. Parsimonious. Skinflint. Chamdi jaye par damdi na jaye. Skinflint. Skinflint. Prudent. There are people who are extremely prudent with money. Then Spartans. These are those people who don't spend much. So then there are those people who spend quite a lot. I want people to especially write this frugal, parsimonious and skinflint. Frugal, parsimonious, skinflint already, not skinflint, but these two words already came in your GATE exam. Skinflint already came in your engineering services exam. Right? Do remember this? It's a fantastic word. Those people who spend a lot, man. These are those people who spend quite a lot. There is a word for this. And that is, these people love to live lavish life. These people are Cyberites. These people are luxury lovers. That's great. Spendthrift, although it seems as if spendthrift, although it seems as if that the meaning of this word is thrifty, it is not at all true. Those people who love Baroque lifestyle, Baroqueness, show off, shosha, Baroqueness, B-A-R-O-Q-U-E. Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to all? Last few words, guys, make it fast. Right? Last few words. Just last two, 3 words. Anyone who's tired? Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to all? Is it clear to each and every one of you? Right? Great. Nice. Shall I proceed further? कहाँ पहुँच गया? हाँ. I think we should proceed further. Just 2-3 words. Don't worry. Villains love to vilify and this. There's one phrase which actually is part and parcel of almost all the exams, that is walk on air. When you say walk on air, you want to say that I'm feeling extremely happy. So when you're extremely happy, you can use this word. Sir, I am feeling extreme happiness. Walk on air. I want people to write this phrase. Right? Just 2 more to go. Wherever you see this root word kalp or kalpa means blame. अच्छा हुआ तेरे साथ ये हुआ. Culpable, you deserve this blame. Exculpate, बाइज्जत बरी कर देना. Exculpate, culpable, culprit, right? So wherever you see this word culp, do remember this. Culp is equals to blame. Culp, culpa, culprit, culpable, exculpate, these kind of words. Very, very important word. Fine. Exculpate, the person is no more accused. So exculpate, when the person is released. Right? Now the last word of the day, hum saath hai. Hum saath hai. Only in an egalitarian society, only in a socialist society, you can say hum saath hai. Only in an egalitarian society, only in a socialistic society, you may say hum saath hai. Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to all? Is it absolutely clear to each and every one of you? Is it clear to each and every one of you? Right? I love Erin Henson's poem. There's 4 lines of a poem. And that is, there is freedom waiting for you on the breezes of the sky. There is freedom waiting for you on the breezes of the sky, and you ask, what if I fall? Oh darling, what if you fly? You ask, what if I fall? Oh darling, what if you fly? Ask yourself, why are you really scared? Who can do anything to you? What can happen to you? If the moment you start thinking like this, you'll actually come to know that you are powerful beyond measures. I want people to write the closing remark, I am powerful beyond measures. I want people to believe this, to write this. I am powerful beyond measures. I want people to write this in the comment box. I am powerful beyond measures. I am powerful beyond measures. And promise yourself that I will never be a maybe. Should I really do hard work? No, I should not. Yes, I should. No, I should not. Should I commit to this task? Yes, I should. No, I should not. Promise yourself right here, right now, I will never be a maybe. Write it in the comment box. I will never be a maybe. Once you have decided I'm going to do this, then do it. Many imagine, not many execute. Talk is cheap, show me the code. Many imagine, not many execute. Talk is cheap, show me the code. Next class में मिलते हैं. Our next class will be at 10:30. At any time. At 10 o'clock, I'm sorry. So our next class will be at 10 p.m. We're going to meet for the very second session of verbal. So see you guys at 10 p.m. Right? Bye bye everybody. Take care. Jai Hind.